Hello, everybody. My name is Slice, and welcome to episode 10 of FTB Direwolf20. Let's build a mob farm. So I know like an episode or two ago, maybe three, maybe four, I don't remember when I said it. I found this spawner over here down by the lava. Now I mentioned also in the nether video that I would probably try and mix in a mob farm in the nether. However, in the nether you can't use water, and I wanna do a water mob farm. So that's gonna take a little bit of adjusting, because this area is kind of packed, right? Kind of packed in the sense of there's a lot of open space. There's a lot of places that things can happen. I know mobs are going to be pretty common, so I know I have already lit up a decent amount of this area. I came through just a moment ago and added a few here and there just to get it a little bit clearer, so that way less mobs spawn. And that'll be... That'll be the goal, is to get less spawns everywhere else and then darken this room. So what I'm thinking here, all right, we're gonna clear this. And if I recall correctly, I want like 2, 3, 4. Okay, there's 5. I think it needs to be 4. Let's find out. I don't actually remember. I've done something similar to this a long time ago. I guess that should be dark enough to spawn some stuff. Are you gonna spawn anything though? Is the light coming through? Ah, yeah, there we go. So it did fall into that, so that's not too bad. Okay, so if I do 5 tall, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to have the ceiling being about here. And the material's already here, so I think I'm going to use the material that's here. I'll probably add some blocks to it of the same kind of material, just to keep it, similar. But yeah, I'll do like... I'll move this up. Actually, I guess I should just probably do that, huh? I'll need to definitely go grab some more. Oh, I was like, why? That would make sense as to where everything else was going. Okay, that's fine. All right, so bring this up, and then that. Right, and I'm gonna do this on all sides. I'm gonna expand it in 5 direction, or span it 5, right? And then I'm gonna have to tear this all down because it's clearly a little bit bigger, but That's fine. I'll work on it, and I'll kind of bring you back to show you a little bit of progress. Quick update. So I cleared out an area of 4 by 4 by 5, just so that way I have a nice little solid area. I plan on filling in that wall all the way down and up, which should run into that. I haven't decided if I'm getting rid of that column yet. I think I will. Or maybe I'll take the column all the way up and then all the way down, but have like a block of water there pushing. Okay, and I also cleared out a large area around it. I should probably move that one back one more. But I think I'm gonna have the front of it being right here, so that way I stroll on in like right here. Maybe have the water shoot back here, pushing them. I'll have to figure out height-wise. I think it needs to be like 22 high, and then drop them somewhere right here. I'll have to fill some of that in and make it nice looking. And then I also want to add some storage probably over here, because the, what is this? The mine shaft is over there. But I plan on using the same materials because it's easy to get and it looks nice to do the entire thing. Right? So I'm gonna clear out some of this just to make a water vader. Push them over here and then drop them. Now, I don't want to necessarily kill them. Or maybe do I? No, I'll probably put in a system that can either kill them or not. Like maybe have a switch that takes that and lowers it to automatically kill them, or raises it to prevent them from dying. So that way I can come in here and kill them for experience. We'll see. But I'm going to continue on. I'm going to fill this in and get it set up, and I'll bring you back for another quick update. All right. So I've made quite a few changes here. Not changes, updates to it. So I've put in the water just to make sure that it's going to work, and it looks like it's going to push them. And I have to finish doing this. I need to make a water elevator. Put in, is it magma block? Or is it soul sand? One of them pushes and one of them pulls. I think soul sand pushes. But push them all the way up here. And then have some water pushing them this way. And then they drop. Right? And then bam, they fall. Now, I think, see, this is 34 up here and then 12 down there. So it's technically 22. I think I need to have it 21. I think. Which means I'll need something like that, so that way I can attack them. Now that's not going to necessarily be the greatest for grabbing items. So is there like a vacuum? Ender hopper vacuums up nearby items and puts them in an inventory. How expensive are you? You're not expensive at all. So I might do that. Set it on here maybe, and then have it piped over to storage that I plan on putting over here. Now I have absolutely no idea how much this is going to spawn or how many different drops they're going to have. So I don't know if I really need a ton of storage, but if I go throughout the world and find like zombie spawners or other spawners that have, you know, varieties like this, because this isn't just a skeleton spawner. This is one that has like forks for weapons and armor constantly. So maybe I can find some other special ones and whatnot. Now, something that I do want to do is prevent spawning. So I'll do that just for looks, right? And to prevent them. I do want to see... I guess I don't really need to necessarily see it. If I come in here, I can see it. But I've cleaned up this area back here a little bit. I'm going to clean it up a little bit more over time. But right now, I kind of want to get this functioning, which means I need to work on getting... Hello. This part working. So I'm going to have to make sure I go grab a bunch of water. I wonder if I should change this into like ice or something, just to push them faster. Is that a thing I can do? Ice. I don't know if it needs to be packed ice or frozen core ice. If I do, I should be able to do that. I got plenty of snow near me and I have the ability to do that. I've already created it, I just haven't placed it. So maybe I'll do that. I just don't know if it's packed ice or ice that I need to make move things faster. I'll add it over there anyway. So yeah, I'll push them up here, which means I need signs maybe? I always mix up how to do this interaction. So like the idea is to push them up here and then push them out. But how do I push them out? I don't know on that part. I'm going to have to do some testing. I'm not 100% sure on that. And then do another garbage. Words. They're hard. Sign. Let me add signs here. Add. There we go. Add signs. Okay. Drop. And then, you know what? If this... You know what? I'm actually going to do this. If it is off, what I can do is add vines up here to reset their fall radius. Or not fall radius, but their fall height. Yeah. Yeah, I want to do that. Because I'm going to add glass on these two layers. Like there, and then at least here, and then have yeah, something like that. Then have another layer of slab. But I want to make dark glass. So that way I can see in here without letting light through. So I need dark glass. Glass essential, blocks light. So add that. Not solid to players, but blocks light. Maybe add some of those, that way I can go in and out. I don't know if I would necessarily need to go in and out. Is this gonna... Yeah, that'll push them. Okay. Yeah. Add some... What is this? Some trim going over to some storage drawers. I need to clean this up. I don't like the way this played out. I need to figure out how I want it to look, because the way I have it set up currently is I'm going to end up blocking these pillars if I put the storage here. So I want to inset it, but then I have this line of something that I need to figure out what to do with. I don't know, I'll figure it out eventually. I'll end up filling all this in right here with more glass. I'll fill up the pillar with glass, just so that way we can see it from, like, you know, all different angles. I'll create a doorway to go over here, so that way nothing can come in and whatnot, and I can still access it freely. And then back here, I'll probably just wall off eventually. And over time, add more spawners, hopefully. Let me do some more work, and I'll bring you back for probably maybe the final update, and then in the future I'll actually activate it. So, be right back. So I just turned it off. As you can see, I put some light in it. But what I did do is I tested it for a little while to see how it would work. I created myself a little area back here so I could kill them. And they collect in here pretty good. And then I have this little storage over here. I'm not sure, like, I'm not really positive I'm going to get much out of it. Most of the stuff it seems to be getting is the boots and the tunic and the fork. So I don't think I'm going to be getting much out of those. So I'm really going to have to look for additional spawners. But as you can see, it's pushing. It's pushing. I decided to make myself a neat little door. These are dark ethereal glass. They allow me to pass through, but not mobs. Right? I did that on a few different entrances. So that way I don't have any actual doors to, you know, click on or redstone to open or anything. And then here is just regular dark glass that doesn't allow light through. Up top, I need to find one more, but there's a dark ethereal glass here, so that way I can walk in here and put torches down or something. I'll probably find a way to do some automatic lighting with redstone lights or something. But for now, it works. And it produces a lot. I mean, already over 172 arrows, and I haven't really killed that much. I do want to clear these guys out, so I'm gonna need to upgrade my sword a little bit, I think, because these guys have a little bit of armor, so it takes a little bit more. I'm hoping that also means that when they fall, they take a little bit less damage, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the case or not. So I still have one more bit of a project to do. I need to get the water elevator going, which is why I just turned this off. I just wanted to test it to make sure it works. At least this part of it anyway. I may have to do a test version of the... Anyone else? No? Okay. A test version on my other world for getting the mobs to do it right, because I'm not... it's been a while since I've created one, and I think I have it incorrect for height. So I may need to find a way to get some vines. And I'm going to have to get a trash can down here too. I'll probably, in between videos, look for another spawner, like a zombie spawner or something, just to get those in here. Because just having these skeletons, I mean, it'll be great for bone meal and arrows. So, and experience. I mean, I don't know how much I started with, but in the little bit that I showed you, I know I gained at least almost 2 levels there. So let's close that, because I don't need that open anymore. Actually, no, I do need that open because I need to put... yeah, see, I did this testing, and now I don't recall. Oh, I need to sleep. So I'm gonna try out. I think it's Soul Sand, the one that pushes up. Okay, so Soul Sand. Hey man, let me place it. Yeah. Yeah, it's Soul Sand. Okay. Now, the one thing that I'm not positive about is, do I have to have solid water blocks in order to make this work? Can I do it over here? Because my thought process here is, if I can just do one bucket from above. Yeah, no, see, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need to do, oh, come on. Yeah, I need to do full water blocks. That's fine. Just means I need to bring some buckets of water. Go in and go out. So let me go grab some signs and some, and fill in, no, let me go grab some signs and fill in the water, and I'll show you, hopefully, it working completely. Be right back. It works. Though, it may actually... I noticed that I had to hit one of them at least twice right there. Yeah, I definitely need a garbage can, though. But it works! BRB. I went and did a thing. Yep. Okay, so I went out and grabbed a zombie spawner. It took me it took me a little while. I made some cardboard boxes. You can use cardboard boxes to move inventories and spawners. Pretty nice. But yeah, I figured it wasn't really producing much out of just the skeletons. I also took the skeleton spawner into the nether and tried to see if they could get me some wither skeletons, and they don't. They just spawn these same exact skeletons, which I kind of figured would be the case, and that's fine. There's a downside, though. The skeletons, even with going down a little bit, they don't die. They don't. Their armor like protects them. It's kind of annoying. But something else that I added here and you just saw me use is this double piston extender, which pushes up the... Okay, you do that. I guess I'll kill these guys first real quick. It pushes it up and then pulls it down. Not sure which way I want to leave it yet, but it's working. It's working pretty good. So in order to find that other spawner, I use these spawner seekers. They're kind of... Actually, I feel like they're exactly like the Eye of Ender. It does take ender pearls to craft them, right? You just toss it out and it zooms out to find the closest spawner. I came across a cave spider spawner. Ooh, hello. Okay, let's drop that. Little ones can't get out from that height. Yeah, there we go. And this is going to be a really good experience farm with all of these mobs coming out. I mean, look at how much experience I have right now. When I started this, I was somewhere either at 40 or just below 40, and I'm now at 55. And I haven't really killed that much. So it works out great. I added an ender hopper here, so that way items can teleport into here. And they go into a trash can that's back there, as well as this drawer controller. I don't know if I'll be able to get any other mobs in here, but maybe. And if so, then I have room to expand the drawer system that way. I'll just like move this down here or something, and then expand over here. Yeah. I also added this waypoint, waystone too, so that way I can stop over. I ended up this little spot over here. I did have a hole here, but I filled it in, and I was like, let me put in a waystone so that way I can teleport back and forth, because eventually I'll have this all inside, and I can have a better mob farm. I do need to think about how to get a mob farm in the Nether. It's been even longer since I've made one of those. Still not entirely sure if I want to go the route of, doing above the Nether. When I did one in the Nether, oh darn it! I just wasted experience. Okay. When I did do one in the Nether, it was in vanilla when there wasn't flat bedrock. I don't know how to get above the bedrock in a modded series where it's flat. So this is the little hole that I tried it in. Unfortunately, no dice. But I have a spawner there. I could technically bring them actually back to the overworld. I do have these. You want to see how these work? Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing? Not cool. Bam. See? Just like that. Haha. Got it before it spawned one. So maybe, just maybe, I'll have another mob farm set up in the overworld. Right next to the old one? Or the newest one, rather? With Blaze. Maybe I'll even put it like right next to it, so that way they spawn at the same time. Go into the same storage system, maybe? Maybe... I don't really know. It can't be too far away, though. I'd probably have to do it somewhere over here. No, not really sure. I'll have to think about it. Because you have to be rather close to these to make it work. And the blaze spawner won't work in here because they would fly up. So I'll have to look into what kind of mob farm I can make with those. I don't really remember how to do those. Anyway, if you have any ideas on what kind of blaze farms are good, whether it be in modded or not, let me know in the comments down below. Would be interested to find out. And with that, we're going to leave it here, guys. Drop a like. Drop that comment. Thanks for chilling.